Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
God grant us brand new mercies every single morning, and it's time for the praise break. Let's start the day in prayer. And I want everybody to please welcome my good friend, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. Pastor Norman, good morning, man. Happy to have you.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's pray. Lord, we love you and thank you and bless you for life, health, and strength today. We know that you are God and God in all things. So no matter what we encounter in this day, you already have it under control. And that's why we want to give you praise in advance, because you already have all things in your hand and all things are working according to your plan. Whatever we're going to encounter through this day, whatever we come into contact with on this day, God, you've already worked it out. And so we praise you in advance. We thank you in advance. And we know that all things will work together according to the good for those who love the Lord and are the called according to the purposes of God. This is Pastor Keith Norman at the First Baptist Church at 2835 Broad Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Come by and see us when you're in town, 8 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. Sunday morning.
All right, y'all, that's my friend and brother, Pastor Keith Norman, the senior pastor of First Baptist Church, Broad Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. So let's get this day going. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment,
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, happy Thursday. Time for the front page. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It is Thursday, February 26th. Here's what's going on in the news. The farewell for Reverend Jesse Jackson begins in Chicago. The civil rights legend will lie in repose today and tomorrow at Rainbow Push Coalition headquarters before his body is transported to South Carolina and Washington, D.C. Additional services are set for next week. Jackson died last week at 84, closing a chapter on one of the most recognizable voices of the modern civil rights movement. In other news, a deadly confrontation off Cuba's coast is now under U.S. investigation. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says Washington is looking into the Cuban Coast Guard opening fire on a Florida-registered speedboat, killing 4 and injuring 6. Cuba claims the boat entered its territorial waters on a mission with, quote, terrorist purposes and fired first, prompting return fire. But according to the New York Times, the boat may have been part of a group trying to rescue family members from Cuba. And the Clintons are headed to Capitol Hill on camera. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton will sit for a videotaped deposition today, followed by former President Bill Clinton on tomorrow in the House probe into the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. They agreed at the 11th hour after lawmakers threatened criminal contempt proceedings, and Oversight Committee Chair Republican James Comer says he's got a lot of questions.
Epstein was in the White House 16 times while Bill Clinton was president, and then Bill Clinton flew on his plane 27 times post-presidency. One of the questions that we all have in both parties is, how was Jeffrey Epstein able to surround himself with the most powerful people in the world?
Like Trump.
I was just going to say, critics
Like
want to know
Trump.
if Trump will take the stand. The
Yeah.
Clintons say they're being selectively targeted by Republicans on the Oversight Committee. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Yes, man. So we all know that the NBA All-Star Weekend that just passed not too long ago has been watered down, and the internet has been going crazy. So the NBA All-Star Weekend is going to be in Phoenix next year. Phoenix will be the location of 2027. Matt Ishbia, which is Phoenix Suns owner, has challenged all of the superstars in the NBA to participate in the slam dunk contest and the three-point contest. And here's the incentive that he threw out there. He said, I'll give the winner $1 million in each of the contests. Plus, I'm going to donate another $1 million to charity if the superstars participate. So that's what I'm talking about. Let's raise the stakes. Let's get some incentives out there so we can get the stars to participate in NBA All-Star Weekend. And we need to do something about that doggone game, too. Not just on slam dunk and the three-point, the game, too. We want them playing defense in the game. Treat it like it was an NBA championship. Don't get hurt. Don't get injured, but at least play some defense. So let's start thinking about that. I like the way this man thinks right there. Tom Brady the greatest of all time, man. He was did an interview and was asked about wrestling and, you know, WWE and all that kind of stuff. He said, yeah, wrestling is a very cute sport. Well, Kiana James, who's a female wrestler, says, all right, Mr. Tom Brady, if it's so cute, lace him up and get into the ring. Come on in here and get into the ring and let's throw you against the ropes a couple times, get them body bumps. What you think, Rick?
Nope, don't do it.
Yes, sir.
You be sitting there with a headache for the rest of your life. Don't do it.
Come on, dog.
Them wrestling women be strong, too.
Listen, man, they be coming off that top bow, that top rope, and doing flips and like, man, come on, man.
You look at all them wrestlers, a lot of them wrestlers from back in the day, they can't even walk now.
They can't.
Their body is messed up, man. I didn't know that it did all that to them. Nope, don't do it.
Yes, indeed. It is what it is. That's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Rock T. Man, if you've been waiting to see Nia Long and Lorenz Tate share the big screen again, your wish has been granted. A new movie coming out soon, and I got the details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 28 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, production has officially wrapped for the upcoming Netflix movie titled Don't Ever Wonder, starring Nia Long and Lorenz Tate. It's a black love story, and the title of the movie is a play off Maxwell's song Ascension, Don't Ever Wonder. Now, here's what Nia Long and Lorenz Tate are saying about the movie.
That is a wrap on Don't Ever Wonder. I'm Lorenz Tate.
And I'm Nia Long.
And we have this fantastic, wonderful movie that we're so excited for you all to see.
It's really a story about love and relationships and children and being empty nesters and all of the human things that we go through as people and as couples.
So we're trying to
represent.
We represent big time. We appreciate y'all.
Love y'all. Mwah.
Oh, that's what's up. It's good to see them back together in the movie.
Yeah,
Absolutely. The same.
Huh?
And he don't look a day older.
Not at all.
They both still look nice. They both still look really, really good. Blair Underwood is also in this movie, and we're going to be talking to him later today, so we got to ask him about it. And even though production is wrapped, an official release date has not been released yet, but fans are hoping it will be released this year, and so do we. All right, y'all, Sesame Street gets an A for Black History Month. The long-standing children's show showcased the beauty and legacy of black hair. Sesame Street gave a few of his characters some new hairdos rooted in black culture and tradition, spotlighting hairstyles like box braids, cornrows, and Zulu knots.
What they do with Oscar the Grouch hair? What?
That's a good question. They probably didn't. You think they did his hair?
I could see Ernie and Bert with a nice little taper fade.
I could see Miss Piggy with some cornrows.
Right.
Miss Piggy, was she on Sesame Street?
No,
she on the
Well,
I
I get confused with them Muppets. They all puppets, right?
Yeah, I thought the Muppets started on the Sesame Street.
Didn't they?
I thought they were part of Sesame
No,
Street.
Kermit was. Yeah, he was.
No,
Kermit.
Yes.
The Muppet
Show was like a spinoff of Sesame
Hold on, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ, our producer.
For clarity.
The Muppets.
So the Muppet Show was after the Sesame Street, so it's like a spinoff.
Yeah.
So they're all puppets, but it's two different shows.
But they was part of Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Kermit and Miss Piggy were Muppets.
Kermit came from Sesame Street. They was
came
on
from
Sesame Street.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what he said.
two different shows.
But, okay, anyway, their goal was to teach kids about history and the meaning behind each style. So it's pretty cool that they spotlighting black culture and traditions with the hairstyles.
So cool.
Sesame Street says that it's important that they know who we are. And I absolutely agree.
Let's go.
Let's listen to 7-year-old Van Van and Sesame Street character Gabrielle sing their song about their morning hair routine.
Slipped in my bonnet to reduce hair friction. Now it's time for my morning mission. Put on a shower cap, won't get my hair wet. Started thinking about my Brat set. First things first, in our daily routine. Take my pick of hair, loving every strand. Types of hair, there are lots. Kiki, curly, wavy, straight. I love what I got. Come on.
Come on.
Love that. Oh my gosh, if I had a little girl.
She said, come
on.
Kinky, curly,
Oh
wavy,
my
straight.
gosh, that's great. That's great.
My granddaughter would love that.
Okay, yes. That's Sesame Street, y'all, educating kids on black hair.
Shout out
and
to
on that
Snuffleupagus.
note, come on,
And
y'all.
whatever happened to Maria Snuffleupagus started those chicks wearing lashes.
Everybody love Maria. Haircrack talked about Maria today.
Maria was everybody's first crush.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big Bird.
That's what I call Uncle Bruh.
For
Snuffleupagus.
these stories and more, you go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 24 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 10 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for Special K's news you positively absolutely cannot use. What up, K?
Well, what's going on, Rick? What's going on, Rick? Yeah, I got the Gary with the T going on today.
Right.
Throat full of.
Oh.
All right.
Let's go ahead and go to commercial now.
Hope you ain't doing man law violations.
No.
That's definitely one right
Good
there.
Lord.
You start stumbling
Today's
out the block.
news. Today's news is sponsored by the riddle of the day.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of Gary with the T, the question is, what's the difference between Gary with the T and being betrayed by a friend?
What's the difference?
Gary actually looks forward to being stabbed in the back.
Oh, man.
So bad.
Yeah. Man, go on with the segment before we get reported. I'm sorry, Gary.
Yeah. So,
Gary, you need to come out with a diss track like T.I. T.I. back to back with them diss tracks.
Okay.
You're gonna come out with a diss track. Don't let him do you like
Rock,
that.
that's a nightmare for most people, but some people actually.
Rock gone.
What's happened?
It's a wrap.
We
So
just
look
got
now.
started.
In addition, now listen to this, people. This is really serious. In addition to plastic water bottles, and our producer Beyonce Aloysius made us aware yesterday that in addition to plastic water bottles, Ziploc bags, processed meats, and now non-cotton boxer briefs are all on the list of the things that the government said you got to avoid in order to avoid getting cancer.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. There's been another list that was released last night. More things that the government is saying you have to stay away from because these things could kill you. Things you must avoid. Helium balloons, TV remotes, house plants, toenail clippers, AA batteries, teaspoons, ceiling fans, herringbone chains, pool noodles, training bras, hotel room irons, toothbrushes, black ice car freshener trees. Okay, a lot of black people go. Okay. Dirty laundry, brown liquor, door keys, queen-size mattresses, soft taco shells, throw rugs, sliding boards, fish tank rocks, plastic hangers, hamburger buns, nickels and dimes, bicycle tires.
That's your whole life, isn't
I mean,
it?
what?
Peach cobbler,
No.
silver teeth fillings, ice cubes from your freezer, ice cube the wrapper. Wait a minute.
And this is the stuff that the
The
government.
stuff that the government say you got to stay away from because it can all cause cancer. Gas pumps, that little roller thing that the toilet paper goes on. Toilet paper, shower caps, butter knives.
What?
Hard bottom white baby shoes, jumper cables, ink pens, hair oil, peanut oil, canola
we
oil.
all gonna be sick, huh?
In other words,
I'm just
by
gonna-
5 o'clock today, we all gonna be dead.
Right.
Jeez.
Stop that for the
Yeah.
Gary joke.
Today's Black History Spotlight, we're going all the way back to the year 1804, and the town was Camden, South Carolina. A young house servant in her 20s is who we're going to focus on. Her name was Reese. She had 3 small children under the age of 6 and was actually pregnant with a 4th.
Wait a minute, what?
Young Reese, she was in her 20s, had 3 small children under the age of 6 and was pregnant with a 4th child. She had a husband, Cephas, who worked as a butler for this same wealthy white family. They were very giving and kind. They allowed them to live there together. One day, Cephas tragically lost his life trying to get livestock into a barn during a thunderstorm and got struck by lightning. Reese was devastated, but the young mom, within 6 months, made the decision to marry another worker on the plantation, an older man named Roscoe. Roscoe took her and the children in, and she had the 4th child, who Roscoe claimed as his own, thus making him the first officially recognized stepdaddy.
correlate to Black history? I don't.
I mean, it was a long time ago.
So what happened with the
So the fourth child, they actually named him Roscoe Jr., even though he wasn't the biological father, but stepdaddy.
So that was the first stepdaddy in Black history?
First stepdaddy.
It was not. It's not even. That's not Black history.
Let's go turn it up, Dave. Hey! Stepdaddy.
Shout out to stepdaddies
You just
everywhere.
mad because you ain't my dad. Hey, shut up.
Shout out to my stepdaddy, Billy.
Shout out to my stepdaddy, Punkin. Damn right. Yes, sir. We are kids of stepdaddy. We still got a stepdaddy. Billy and Punkin, man. We're gonna do a stepdaddy Father's Day the day before Father's Day for Billy and Punkin Day.
What has this turned into?
Shut up.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in the celebrity news, y'all. Everybody said it is clear, honey, that Cardi B wants nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. Now, they're saying that the Grammy Award-winning rapper was recently a musical guest, y'all, for the comedy show's 100,000 episode. Now, however, they're saying, according to TMZ, the performance was nearly canceled, honey, as Miss Cardi allegedly threatened to walk out, baby, over a joke regarding her longtime nemesis, Miss Nicki Minaj. Now, they're saying, honey, insiders told the outlet that Cardi overheard the Weekend Update anchors running a joke about Nicki's new MAGA affiliation and blew up. They say while the joke wasn't directed at her, Cardi allegedly became upset due to the ongoing tension that she has with Nicki, including Nicki's comments about her kids online, which was so sad. Now, sources claim, y'all, that Cardi warned that she would leave and report the baby through a phone, honey, at a monitor backstage. They said also alleged, y'all, that she stormed into the producer's office and punched the screen until it broke, forcing the team, y'all, to replace it before dress rehearsal could start. Now, the outburst allegedly, y'all, left everyone on the set nervous, but they're saying, y'all, the joke was removed from the script, so Nicki did get some accomplished. But what happened to jokes? I thought jokes were jokes. Now, do y'all no longer have jokes being jokes anymore? Is that...
Yeah, I mean, jokes are jokes, but I mean, if you don't feel comfortable doing the joke, you don't have to do the joke or participate in the skit.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah,
if
well.
you don't feel comfortable doing it, especially if you know that it's going to cause controversy on the back end.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it was resolved then, and they took the joke out then, and Cardi was able to do her thing, because I did watch it Saturday. So congratulations to Cardi. She made it. I wish she could stop her baby's dad from doing the stuff he did, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to keep him in prayer. All right, moving on. They're saying if you thought Jay-Z, baby, was done leveling up, think again. Now, they're saying that Forbes just updated Jay-Z's net worth, y'all, to a jaw-dropping. He only has now $2.8 billion. They're saying, yes, billions with a B, honey. They saying the part that really has the internet blinking twice is that he made y'all $200 million, honey, in just 6 months.
Really?
Got that thing on autopilot.
Well, it's on Sunday. They say back in July in 2025, they say Forbes had him sitting comfortably at $2.6 billion. They say fast forward a half a year, and he's casually added another $200 million, just like most people, and reward points, y'all, due to their credit cards, honey. So he's making money. They said, let's be very clear, though, that Jay-Z is not just a rapper. They say he's a hip-hop first billionaire. He's a boardroom heavyweight and a man, y'all, who turned champagne and cognac into generational wealth. Now, they say he also sold 50% of his Ahmad DeBranca. And how you pronounce it, Rebecca? That's y'all high-end.
What?
What is it?
I think it's Ahmad DeBranca.
DeBranca? Yeah, that's
what is that, a liquor?
Yeah, honey. They say it's better known as Ace of Spades. So that's what we know it as, Ace of Spades. To the luxury powerhouse LVMH in 2021. They say then in 2023 he sold a majority stake. And there's another one, Brad, help me. Douce, that's right. Douce Cognac, honey, to Bacardi, honey. They say those moves alone, y'all, reshaped his artist look at ownership. And they say, and that's just, honey, his liquor cabinet. They say he remains chairman and co-founder of Roc Nation, and he has interest tied to titles, legacy, and maintains investment across industry. They say, honey, according to his collection, he also has an art collection, y'all, with Jean-Michel
Yeah.
The square.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and they say, honey, he has so many other different things. But what really hurts me the most, he didn't mention Beyonce. I'm sure Beyonce money is part of his money too, huh?
No, he's got his own.
Really?
Company and stuff.
Yeah.
He told y'all a long time ago, I'm not just a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Oh, wow.
And they say he does not brag. They say, honey, his financial climate has mirrors, honey, to influence y'all, the cultural influence. They're saying, honey, he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't have big parties or anything like that. They say, honey, while all these other artists chase streams, they say Jay-Z is structuring deals while critics debate albums.
Good for
He is
him.
building portfolios.
Good for him. That's it. That's the way to do it.
And that's the way to do it. But Ricky, a while back, which really bothered me, though, with Jay-Z. Now, I mean, because he initially started, he was in the streets and all this other stuff.
Right.
Okay, so, but then when you became this big millionaire, now billionaire, so could you go back and tell the children how you did it?
He does.
Tell the children what you do.
Go listen
Tell him about how he's living.
Go listen to his music.
But people like me, I don't listen to his music, so you need to
listen
write a book.
to it. Stop listening to Diana Ross all the time.
His last album, he did a lot of teaching. In his last album, what was his?
Won't you just do you think you can make yourself listen to a Jay-Z album? You scared you might grow a beard?
That too, honey.
And Gary, if he writes a book, are you going to read the book?
I would listen to it if you put it out in the audio.
Okay.
I would definitely listen to it.
Can't read that well.
I wasn't saying that. I was just asking it.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black. But anyway, child.
That's fire.
I read decent.
Yeah.
I read better than I used to.
You do? Oh, yes, you do, honey. I must applaud that because you not be over here flinching, honey. I'm like,
So mean, Gary.
well, I mean, maybe please let me get that word right. And you do. So congratulations.
I be flinching.
I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. I was like the old people in church. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Man, give us the cologne today.
The cologne today, y'all, is one of my favorite cologne. My cologne today, y'all, is minty. On the high end, you say minty, and on the low, you say beautiful green. That's your cologne for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Y'all get at me right now. 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning. You and your house shoes go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, the Rickey Smiley Show. It's Gabby. Just want to call in and wake up everyone this beautiful morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Okay, this is Trina calling from Dallas, Texas, and I want to wake up all of my family in Montgomery, Alabama. Have a great one. Woo!
Good morning. My name is Sharonda from Rocky Mount. I want to wake up my daughter Layla, my sister Ashley, her kids. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, hey, hey. I'm Lucky Lisa calling from the nation's capital, specifically Capitol Hill. I want to wake up my beautiful 4 children. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brat.
Welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. We got that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Man, what up, Rick? Good to be with y'all this morning.
Happy to
I
have you.
literally
Morning, sir.
just landed in Chicago off the red eye. So let me do this quick. Many of you know that the memorial services for Reverend Jesse Jackson begin today. Here in Chicago, he will be in Lyon State and Rainbow Push Coalition headquarters. And then it will go through next week, Rick. On March 2nd, he's going to be in South Carolina. Formal services are planned next week in D.C. Before his body's going to come back to Chicago. On Friday the 6th, a people's celebration is scheduled for the House of Hope in the South Deering neighborhood, followed by a private homegoing at Rainbow Push Coalition headquarters on Saturday of next week. We got to say again that it's insane when you think about the fact that Charlie Kirk's wife was again celebrated at the State of the Union, but Jesse Jackson's family was told he cannot lie in wait in the Capitol, an honor that was given to far lesser. That's not fair. I won't say that. let's just say that the inconsistencies for the service that he gave this country is ridiculous, that he is not granted that honor in the name of ridiculous politics. And speaking of politics, many of you know that Jasmine Crockett is running for the Democratic nomination in next week's Texas primary. What some of you may not know is that Texas Governor Greg Abbott has spent millions of dollars attacking Jasmine Crockett, essentially painting her as the enemy of the Republican Party in the state of Texas. They actually believe that bringing her up, spending money against her is going to help turnout in the primaries, especially if she wins this primary for the Senate race. And so we'll see what happens there. She's leading in the polls by double digits as of the last poll. But many of you know that her opponent was on Colbert, which gave him a huge uptick. But she's still, I think, despite the fact that we haven't seen another poll, leading handily in that primary as we begin to come on that next week. And then last but not least, it's going to be real interesting, y'all, over the next few days as the Clintons get questioned as it relates to Epstein. And what's so interesting, and there'll be several reporters that have written about this, Rick, that you see Hillary Clinton in a place where she had literally no relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, but is being forced to answer questions based on her husband's behavior. And so she's actually being questioned first, and then him a few days later. But it is going to be much watch TV as you're talking about. This is the first time that a former president is essentially against his will being compelled to testify before a congressional hearing as it relates to Epstein. And we all know that with all of the files that they seem to lose that mention President Trump, they're going to try to grill the former president and former Secretary of State in the name of trying to muddy some Democrats in the midst of the carnage that is taking place as a result of the release of the Epstein file. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens and what comes out of that. Before I get out of here, I just got to say go Cavs, because I'm just like that. But y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what is going on. Let me know what we should be talking about. Absolutely love y'all. Have a fantastic Thursday. And I'm going to check y'all next week.
All right, Jeff, we love you too, man. Jeff Johnson, appreciate that, man. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down. Ja Lion on the ones and twos. Hey, what up, Ja?
I'm good, man. You done this how to wake the whole city up, man. And of course, if you're on the gram at JAH Lion. So,
man, Charlotte, all the shows sold out, Ja.
I already know.
The shows. They trying to get me to add a show. I'm like, man, my voice is going to be gone, man. I cannot wait. I'm in Charlotte tonight. And 2 shows tomorrow, 2 shows Saturday. I'm so excited, man. Charlotte, Queen City. You know what it is. Queen City. I'm on the way. I cannot wait. Man, I remember doing shows at the Comedy Zone on Independence Boulevard behind TGI Fridays. We used to go to TGI Fridays and eat and then go wait for the next show. They had a big Comedy Zone on Independence Boulevard back in the day, man. We had so much fun in Charlotte and then the Ovens Auditorium. I just cannot wait to go back to the Queen City.
Man, I don't know you about to shut it down in Charlotte, yo.
Yes, sir. We got to make that happen, y'all. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, what up, Rick? Hey, boy, what's going on? Woo!
Hey, Black Tony.
Rick.
Yo. Where you at, man?
You just go to sleep.
Hey, come ride to Charlotte with me, man.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Rick, what's up, man? What's up? What up?
Why you ain't at work?
Man, he slipped into sleep fast.
Why you ain't at work?
Oh, boy, I messed myself up, Rick.
Right, man.
What's going on?
Man, I was feeling...
Somebody snoring over there. You can put one to sleep.
Hey, whoa. Hold up. I was feeling sick last night, boy, so I took me some NyQuil, but I took like a whole... I took down half a bottle of NyQuil, boy.
That's him going to sleep, Rick.
Wait a minute.
He's going in and out of sleep.
That's on.
Then I got up there morning, I drunk 6 Red Bulls. So I drunk 6 Red Bulls on top of the NyQuil, boy. So I'm sleeping and woke at the same.
Brat.
Rosine.
Yeah, talk to him, Brat.
Yeah,
what's up, dog?
What Brat at, boy?
That's
Well,
like being on drugs, man.
Better come to work.
Oh, man.
Hey, Brat's on there. Brat.
Man,
Got it. Ooh, buddy, NyQuil be kicking in, but then the Red Bull. I drunk 6 Red Bull, boy.
So you drank a half a bottle of NyQuil and 6 Red Bull.
So you up and down. You gonna kill yourself, boy.
Yeah, hey, Brett, boy, what is you talking about, man?
Stop
What is you talking about?
I'm
I'm talking about, boy, I'm geeked up right now.
Just calm down. Talk a little. Hello? Oh, God.
You gotta talk fast, Brat.
And then you gotta holler.
You gotta talk fast before you go back to sleep. That's on.
Yo,
Hey,
my
you
bad,
up?
my bad. Hey, I'm finna get in the car right now. I'm finna get in the car. I'm trying to find my key.
Oh my gosh.
No, don't drive.
Don't drive. Please don't drive.
You got an Uber account?
He can't hear you real. You sleep.
That's on it. Hold on, wait for him to wake up.
Yo, hey,
that's on it.
Hey, what you say, boy?
Hey, you want me to send
what
you an
said?
Uber? You need an Uber.
Yeah, but you know, some
Hey,
you
but
know
you
I
need
can
Uber.
ride
I
me
got
a
you
Uber.
Uber.
Call me Uber.
He gone. Hey.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick.
What you saying?
Hey, boy, what you finna do the comedy show the weekend? Boy, I'm trying to come hang with you.
Hey, Charlotte, man, come around.
Don't even worry about it, dog.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday. A beautiful day in the
Gucci
neighborhood.
cap.
Yeah.
Did that come from the sales rack, or you bought that out the
last
store?
call closed, Ricky, so you had to go get what you had to get.
You went there and got a lot of stuff?
Yeah, I bought a few
And
pieces.
the last call closed?
They closed, honey.
Which one, Macy's?
Neiman's.
The last call?
They closed.
And what you buy out of there?
Some pieces. But anyway, let me do the tea first, and I'll take it back. Anyway.
He depressed. He gonna have to go to his therapist.
Yeah, but no, honestly.
I believe you.
Yeah, he's down. It's okay, Gary.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Mary J. Blige, baby, this girl is opening up about the financial hardship that she faced after her divorce, revealing y'all that paying $30,000 a month in alimony to her ex-husband left her struggling to cover her own rent, she said. Now, the Grammy-winning singer filed y'all for divorce from Kendall Isaac back in July of 2016 after 13 beautiful years of marriage. Now, despite alleging y'all that Isaac, honey, cheated on her and misappropriated money during their relationship, Mary J. Blige was ordered to pay him temporary spousal support. Now, they're saying Isaac initially, all he wanted was $129,319 a month to maintain the lifestyle that he claimed they shared, but the court reduced the amount to only $30,000 a month. That's all she had to pay him. Now, they're saying, honey, that Mary has since y'all shared that payments took a significant toll on her finances. Now, in addition to the $30,000 a month, honey, for temporary spousal support, they're saying Isaac received an additional payments totaling more than $200,000, including $135,000 payment and attorney's fees. Now, speaking in the conversation with Angie Martinez, Mary J. recalled y'all the immediate impact of the divorce settlement. She said that when the divorce was finalized, she had already exhausted much of her money because, honey, according to her, Isaac had spent it during their marriage. And as a result, she had to return to touring, y'all, to generate income just to meet her alimony obligations, y'all. Which, oh, my God, that was so sad, honey. They said, but she said, quote, when I first got a divorce, I had to give up all the alimony, and I had no more money to give because he had spent it all, she said. So I had to go on tour to make all the money back, honey, to pay the alimony. She said, and I didn't have money to pay my rent and all the other stuff. She said, also, I didn't have my soul. She said, I was just drained in everything. Now, the court documents from the divorce proceedings revealed y'all the financial strain that she went through. Now, they said Mary J. Honey argued that their prenuptial agreement should have negated spousal support and maintained that their success was the success as in her success, at least as an entertainer, predated her marriage. They said, she said, my success as an entertainer has nothing to do with either, she stated in court findings. She said, I was successful when I met him, and I have continued to enjoy success, although there have certainly, y'all, been some ups and downs, honey. And let me tell you something. This is my thing, honey, to women. This is just me speaking. If I was a woman, I wouldn't marry my manager, I wouldn't marry an attorney, and I wouldn't marry a police officer.
Well, you can't help when you fall in love with Gary.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to stop not falling in love.
And why you wouldn't marry a police officer?
Because, honey, he could set you up, honey, when he get mad with you when you
cuff
break
you
up.
too, Gary. Ooh.
Oh.
He'll do what?
Cuff you up.
Yeah, he'll cuff you up too, honey. So, honey, but I don't trust police.
He didn't get it.
Captain moving.
That's because he ain't never,
You never been in no handcuffs, Gary?
Well, I've been in handcuffs, but yeah.
Like going to jail for real.
You have to go to jail.
No. We talking about with
hell no! It didn't leave you locked up in the house.
with Lickum Larry. You ain't trust Lickum Larry.
He don't have handcuffs,
What
baby.
about B.E. James?
They don't have handcuffs, baby. They are normal, regular African Americans.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing normal about that.
So, but anyway, congratulations, Mary. I'm glad she got over this, honey, and she's moving on with her life, honey. But I would not marry none of those 3 men if I was a woman. Trust me. Sorry. All right, speaking of love, oh my God, it's being reported, y'all. They're saying that Nene Leakes was spotted, y'all, giving a kiss to her new man, honey. And allegedly they're saying he's attorney Arthur Horn, whoever he is. He's a nice looking guy, honey, but if that is true, honey, congratulations goes out to Nene. She loved that fashion man and got her an attorney now. So that's a big jump, honey. From somebody styling clothes and doing clothes to an attorney.
She keeping it on the low, too, because we didn't know they had broke up.
Sure didn't, honey. We did not know they broke up, but they was madly in love, honey. Every time you saw Nene,
everywhere.
She saw him everywhere, honey. Dressed to the nines, as the old folks say, honey.
Something done happened.
Yeah, so Nene, honey, if you listen,
she look happy.
She looks very happy, honey.
That
and that's
make
a
us
good.
Happy.
Yes, Lord, honey. So congratulations. And then we're having an attorney too. At least they have a little bit more extra change than
You don't know that. Don't do that.
That's because all attorneys not rich, honey. Just like all doctors not rich. Yeah, that man make good money probably selling clothes, honey, or making clothes for people. So congratulations goes out to him, and congratulations goes out to Nene because everybody deserves love. And they have the new they got the photos out, y'all, for the Real Housewives of Atlanta the next season, honey.
Yeah.
And the girls look amazing, honey. They all look good. Yes, honey.
What our girl Shamia look like?
She looks amazing, honey. She looks stunning, honey. And they all kind of like a leopard print, they kind of wear and stuff. And congratulations to them, but I can't wait to see it, though. K. Michelle is going to be on there. Pinky Cole.
You know K. Michelle going to turn
Wait a minute, K. Michelle finna be on there?
Yeah, she's a housewife.
Did they give her a peach?
Yeah, honey. She's a real girl,
honey.
She a real
my
girl.
God.
Yes, Lord, honey. So we
man, I'm a big fan. I love K. Michelle.
Yes, Lord. So we're gonna see how that turn out, though, honey. I can't wait to see what Pinky. She's gonna give them all slutty vegan.
It don't look like none of them scared to say what they gotta say.
Wait a minute, the lady
it's gonna
from
make
Slutty
your
Vegan
nerves
is a housewife now?
She's a housewife.
It's gonna make your nerves bad.
Pinky Hayes, yeah.
I can't.
It's gonna make your nerves bad.
Have you seen some?
They showing some little clips from it.
Yes,
and,
Lord.
a couple people fussing and going off and
Right.
Portia going out. You know how the shows be.
Yeah.
But it make your nerves bad.
Yeah, I can't watch that. I can't put that stuff
Especially
in
because
my.
you cool with some of everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's gonna be really interesting to watch. So I can't wait for it to
is.
come out, honey. For
It look good,
Real House.
though.
Yeah, it really looks nice. So congratulations to all the housewives.
I'd be bored
And
with
Cynthia is gonna
Potomac.
be a friend, so she's gonna be on.
The other ones we used to watch, like Potomac, it was just boring.
Yeah, Potomac, honey.
Go ahead.
But
Gary.
what's her name though, honey?
I don't know. Just go ahead. We ain't got to talk about it.
Yeah, so honey, it's very interesting. But we're gonna watch all this stuff. But congratulations, honey, goes out to all.
And
the
you
girls
said
of Real
Potomac
Housewives.
what?
I said Potomac had been boring kind of lately, so I can't wait for Atlanta Housewives to come back. That's the best one to me. I guess because we could relate and we know all the girls.
And you sit there and watch that?
Yeah,
I
she
do.
does.
It don't make your nerves bad?
No.
Hell, that's every Sunday. I can't, honey.
I'm
Married to
from the
Medicine.
I'm from the TV show world. We know how it goes,
We do
but it's
Married
still
to
good.
Medicine too, honey.
It's
Hell,
like a reality
And y'all be
soap
texting
opera.
each other?
Yeah, it's a
honey,
reality soap opera.
Yeah, and Married to Medicine. And speaking of Real Housewives, but talking, honey, our condolences goes out to Mary Cosby, from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake
Her
City.
son passed away. He was 23
What?
years old.
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
Yeah.
Our condolences to them. We need to send them something.
She had him on the show too before.
Yeah. So I played that, but honey, but Married to Medicine, I love it. Dr. Heavenly, honey, and Dr.
Shout out to
Simone,
Dr.
Dr. Jackie, honey, Tanya, and it's a good show. So you gotta watch those shows, Ricky. It's therapeutic. And it's good for the
No,
soul.
I don't like mess and arguing.
That ain't messing, Brad.
I can't
That ain't
stand it.
messing argument.
No.
Yeah, but when somebody get to fussing and he don't like that.
Yeah, it get on. I be getting too
Like
mad.
when Portia Shamia get into it, he turn. He don't want.
Yeah, I can't. My nerves just can't take it.
Yeah, well, we watch it, baby, honey. We be glued to it. I be like,
We do.
Brad,
We
did
be
you watch
glued.
it?
Watch one episode, walk out of the house with ovaries.
Because that's what my son sleeps. That's when I get a break.
Estrogen.
You stupid.
You can't watch a whole episode of that by yourself as a man.
Well, I watch it every Sunday. Make no error.
Point made.
The color of the day, honey, is
said
one of my
as a
favorite.
man.
The color of the day is mint tea. On the high end, you say mint tea, and on the low end, just say green. How you know I'm not a man? Have you participated?
God.
My gosh.
That was minty right there. Oh my God.
Y'all missing this morning. Y'all give it up again with the G.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Mic. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't get my. I don't know why the microphone button got stuck. Somebody been eating in here, and the mic's sticky.
Sticky.
The button's sticky.
Shut up, Gary.
We need some damn. Somebody been eating some now-laters in here, and then put it on the board. Try to turn the microphone on. Huh?
Doing something they weren't supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
Are people in here at night?
Yeah, that night show be using the studio.
It's that third shift doing it.
We be finding crack in here and everything.
All right.
Hey, Alfred, y'all know the morning show and the night show use the same studio. Come in here, night show, it be leftover strippers, it be glitter.
Okay.
Who on that? Beyonce, who on that night?
Oh my
Incognito
God.
and DJ Mrs. posted on the corner.
Yeah. Hey, Incognito, DJ Mrs. They be leaving everything in the studio. The boy be messed up. Leftover strippers still be in here.
Oh, wait a minute.
We found a dime bag of weed.
Come on, man.
Some crack Percocet.
Some Remy.
Hey, that's why they call posted on the corner.
Back we might came from your morning show.
Yeah, some damn.
No, we don't do dimes.
Some damn lemon pepper chicken wing bones. They be doing everything.
Wingstop.
Hey, y'all, hey, we gonna investigate Incognito.
Yep, shout out to DJ Mrs. You know he's got the Remy bottle in here too right now.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Shout out to the homie.
Yes, sir, man. Today we're talking about working men and women. Back in the day, a lot of people dreamed about retiring as soon as they were old enough, but adults today are reportedly retiring later in life. And the younger generation are starting to blame the older generation for blocking them from getting good jobs and promotions.
Yeah, Ricky, baby boomers are working longer and also staying in the workforce longer due to economic factors and the desire to continue to work also. Now, this is apparently causing a boomer blockade, which can limit job opportunities and promotions for Gen Z and millennial workers. And according to reports, as more baby boomers put off retirement, the younger generations are finding it harder to move up the professional ladder into middle and higher level jobs.
Right. So roughly 1 in 5 Americans 65 plus are still in the workforce, and this rate has nearly doubled over the past 35 years. One Reddit user blamed their inability to get promoted at a company due to an elderly employee who just refuses to retire. Now, they say that this 71-year-old boomer employee has been in the same role for 19 years. Meanwhile, they're 36 years old and have been waiting for this promotion for almost 5 years.
I wonder why they do that, though.
What?
Why do they...
The boomers don't want to retire?
Stay on jobs so long.
Because, Ricky, they say if you like your job, why quit it?
Yeah.
And if you retire, you go home and die.
Gary, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
And they got to pay their bills.
That is a thing.
Yes.
When people stop doing what they're doing, the minute they retire,
Yes.
they
try to
go
relax
home and die.
Yeah.
What about the people who can't afford to retire?
And that.
Yeah.
And think about back
Yeah.
in the day, you would work for a company. I think my mom worked for the post office for like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
You know, you would work, the older generation is loyal.
They like having something to do, too. They like
Yes.
to stay busy.
Yeah, that's great. So today we want to know, are the baby boomers staying in the workforce too long, or are younger workers expecting promotions too fast?
That
And let's
too.
talk about that for a minute. What are your thoughts on that?
I think they are expecting promotions
Yeah.
too fast. Like, they want to get promoted before they really, really prove that they deserve to get promoted and doing a good job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you find that people that they expect too much too soon?
Yes.
Like even when we hire people and
Yes.
give people opportunities, because I'm gonna tell you, the opportunity to be on the radio. I drove from Birmingham to Tuscaloosa every morning for free. I would leave my house at 2:30 just for the opportunity to be on the radio on 95.7 Jams when it first came on the air in Birmingham, that's 60 miles.
Yeah.
From Birmingham to Tuscaloosa and then driving back. The only thing that saved my life was a Chick-fil-A biscuit and a lemonade. I would get that on the way, getting back on 20, driving back from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham. That was the only thing that would keep me woke. I'm like, Lord, if I could make it to Bessemer. You know what I'm saying?
I remember my first radio gig. I was writing bits for $25.
When you was at V, wasn't it?
No, I was at a white station.
What?
At a talk station. I was.
Didn't you used to work with Sean Hannity?
Yeah, we was working. We was working in the same office, and I was working on the afternoon show, and he did the evening show.
Yeah.
And I was writing comedy bits, but I was only making $25 per bit.
And then when I did get paid, they started me at $16,000 a year. I'm talking about I had to grind. I didn't see no money until I got on the Doug Banks morning show. It was me, Doug, Dee, Biz Marquis, and Cocoa Butter.
Oh,
And
wow.
Cocoa Brother.
And you didn't dare ask for more money.
You better
Sure.
not.
No.
Right.
You better
right.
Yeah, the
not.
grind, man. We had the same story, man. My first year in radio was free. I was working 40, 50 hours a week doing everything in that radio station. Engineering, promotion, street team, overnights,
You know, I
all
remember
that.
Rock.
Not getting a dime.
He was DJing, you said.
Rock was DJing at a comedy club in Dallas, Earthquakes Comedy Club in Dallas. Did you know Rock T was a DJK?
Wow.
Did you ever go down there and perform?
That was before my time.
What was the
Yeah.
club called? What was it called?
It was Earthquakes Comedy Club. Earthquakes
I
2.
didn't know Quake had something.
Quake had a comedy club in Atlanta and Dallas.
I know he had Atlanta.
And Rock T was a DJ.
Yes, sir.
My first job, honey, I was working for Russ Paul and Al Frieders, and I would go out and give.
You work for Al Frieders?
Al
No, no,
Frieders
no,
and
no,
Russ,
no.
no, not for.
We
but
were
Russ,
both
Al Frieders,
interns.
They was, yeah, me and Al Frieders worked together, honey. And I was giving out prizes, baby, riding up and down the
Sure
street in
were.
a van, honey, giving out prizes. And Russ would pay me $20.
But then you
pay
get
your dues.
Yeah, you gotta pay your dues. Nobody want to pay their dues now, honey. We had to pay our doggone dues, honey.
Yeah, but George fired you for giving away something out of promotions basket. Did you steal a camcorder?
Yep.
No, it was. I don't know what it was. I did not.
Alfredo.
steal
It was a video.
Y'all got George's number. We can call George.
George is the
George-
nicest guy. I find it so hard
Alfredo,
to
can you
believe.
call George and get George on the
Ain't nobody
phone?
calling no George. George ain't got time for that. Minute.
George,
Go to the next to the commercial.
George was the general manager. We want to know why he fired Gary. I know we talking about one thing, but I really want to get George on the phone.
And they didn't fire me. I resigned.
Because you was about
And
to get
then
fired.
came along the spider, you.
No. Your key card didn't work when you came back and you tried to use it.
Yeah,
So
well,
that means you were fired. That means you
Let
couldn't
me
get
be the
back
narrative
in.
of
You
my
know what?
story, but thank you.
You couldn't
Gary.
get in, sir.
Let me ask you something, Gary. Did you
get
do
the
it
calls,
more
honey.
than one
Everybody
got
time?
time for
Because
that.
George
When
is
they
the
cut you-
nicest.
We're going to get George on the phone. We're going to see if we can get George on the phone because I really want to solve. We've been talking about this for years. We want to know. There's a mission behind Gary with the T getting fired from the radio station. Then God's so good, open up another door. You end up back at the radio station on a syndicated show.
Because then, you came in.
Yeah.
Because you came.
Now, we're going to tell the story because you was on Steve Harvey morning show.
Steve Harvey, and then
Steve
you came.
introduced you to me.
Exactly.
But you was Drew on Steve. You
I
ain't Gary.
Drew. I
You was
not
Drew.
Gary. We had a Gary already, so they couldn't have two Garys, so they had me.
Are you Gary for real? Your name Gary?
His name is real Gary, but on Steve's show, they had, his nickname was
I'm
Drew.
just making sure his name is Gary.
Yeah.
Don't call me Miss Ross.
Let's go to the phone. 8669 Ricky. Good morning.
Hi, I'm Ashley from Houston, Texas, and the younger workers are expecting promotions way too fast.
Hi, it's Kia from Detroit. Both. They're staying too long, and people expect to be promoted at 25. You got to work your time, people. You got to work your time. Jackie, Charleston, South Carolina. No, I actually think that it's that younger generation that's below us that want to come into these jobs and think that they can make, a 20-year salary in 30 to 60 days. They don't want to work, and they're very entitled and feel like that they don't have to put in hard work the way us, Gen Z people have, or Gen X.
Hey, good morning show. This is Lisa calling from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I don't think a person individually is holding up the workforce ladder. I think it's the economy. I think people need to work longer. Inflation has caused, a rise in prices and everything. So, people don't have their retirement. These jobs aren't offering retirement. And I think, that's pretty much what it is. And I do think some of the people want to enter the workforce making more, and jobs just aren't offering that.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. Especially, do strippers start out working the ticket booth before they get to the stage because the older strippers won't retire?
I think they got to start off cleaning up in the locker room.
Right.
They start off cleaning the locker room.
But don't they start off at bottle girls?
Yeah, like cocktail waitresses.
Then
Cocktail
they work their
waitress.
way up to be getting naked.
Hey,
You got to work your way up to get
Work
naked.
your way up to get naked.
You can't come in there off the rip, butt
Rick.
naked.
Hey, Rick.
That's management
I already know what you're finna say, Rock.
Yeah, Crystal was a cocktail racist.
Oh, she was?
They were trying to get her on the stage, but she said nope.
He met her at the strip club. Oh, Lord, now I was married now.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, them bottle girls, they make good wine, but once they hit that stage, they ain't no good.
Oh, no,
All right, y'all, get out of 8669 Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, I will say a lot of old pastors, I remember being out of church, and the pastor was old, and the youth pastor was in his 60s. Like old black people. Now, some old black people, like in some instances where the pastor obviously need to retire because you could tell that he's getting old and he on or whatever, they don't pass the torch. Now, some pastors are older. They do a really, really good job, and the people come for them. But when the ministry is not effective anymore and the members start to leave, do you pass the torch to a younger pastor and you just negotiate some kind of retirement that you get every week and bring in somebody who got a that can build
Keep the church going.
Keep the church going.
Things like building up the social media and
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
Like what Reverend Clay Evans and then Pastor Charles Jenkins took over that church, and that church is still there. And then I remember I was there when he passed the torch to the pastor that they have now, giving opportunities and passing the torch to other people. It's something. So what? So let me see. What? Hello.
Yep.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
My mic.
Mike just gone.
Uh-oh.
My mic came out. The cord came out.
What's really going on?
Say hello.
Yeah, I thought we went
like
off,
he's on the
we
phone.
went off the air, but I made a mistake. I moved in the mic cord. Where you plug it up?
Help him.
Somebody
we got some
Rickey.
videos
They
here.
were
I need
talking
to pass the
about
torch.
being entitled, and you had a lot of people who, vouched for you and passed the torch on to you. Like,
Yeah.
if they wouldn't have stepped aside, you wouldn't be in the situation that you're in.
Right. And you have to have a certain amount of security to do that.
Yes.
You cannot be an insecure person is not going to pass nothing to nobody. He's not going to give nobody a chance. If a comedian funnier than me, okay, go on stage and kill him. I'll host the show. Just go on like Alton, I let him go. You just go last. Instead of me going last, you go last. You the next generation. I might end up being your opening act one day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You younger. You got more energy. Go get him. Kill him. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back.
Everybody can't do that, though. Everybody don't do that.
No. Yeah, you got to have a certain amount of security.
They'd rather just go on and die before they pass the torch.
Yeah.
Be in the casket still preaching.
Yeah, and the church done dwindled down, and the members gone.
Members gone, members done died. You still up there. Same old song.
Yep.
Tell her what is your thought on your generation? Because you, how 25?
Yeah, 25.
You're 25. So what are your thoughts on?
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. What's the question?
I think it's multiple things. I think definitely. Well, I think the biggest thing right now is social media. Everybody our age is making money off of social media, and everybody's doing TikTok, influencing, just getting a lot of money very quickly.
Right.
So I feel like there's a pressure on people my age to make that type of money with a regular job, and it's just not going to happen like
How
that.
long did you intern here before you started getting paid?
Like 3 or 4 years, like 3 summers, not full years.
Right.
But each summer for like 3 or 4 years.
And you went and, you know what? She went and got coffee. I remember her going and getting coffee.
Yeah, that was it.
She would go walk down the street to the store in the dark and getting coffee and stuff for the morning show. Now
That's when she was like 15.
You was 15?
I was 15. I started at 15.
Man.
Yeah.
You just sent you out to the wolves, huh?
I know.
So Brad, I don't know if you know this. So Brandon called me and said, "Hey, Dad, you know my sister is she want to be an intern at the radio station." I said, "Tell her to come up here," and she came up here and she came to work every day. And here you are. How many years you been with us?
So now it's probably going on. What is this? Like 6 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in total.
But you started when you was 15.
I started when I was 15. Did it in high school and
So it's like 10. You've been with us around us 10 years.
Yeah, on and off. And then when I was in college, I was getting my degree, so I wasn't here every summer. So.
Gary, did you get your degree?
Oh, honey, I got
You
my
lie.
degree, baby.
You
I
lie.
got a bachelor of business administration, honey. A bachelor's.
From
in
where
business
college?
From Northwood University.
Is it
Google her.
accredited?
Oh, she's very accredited. Now, I can't.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page
All right, y'all, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Thursday, February 26th. Here's what's going on in the news. What began as a missing persons case in Marietta is now fueling outrage and demands for answers. 21-year-old Kyle Basinger was reported missing February 15th. 3 days later, he was found hanging from a tree in a wooded area at Fair Oaks Park. Now, police say there's no evidence of foul play and are treating the death as a suicide, but the circumstances have shaken the community. The police chief says witnesses saw him walk alone into the wooded area the day before he was found. Authorities are urging the public not to spread misinformation as they continue reviewing evidence and await autopsy and toxicology results. In other news, the Trump administration is putting Minnesota on a financial pause. VP J.D. Vance and Dr. Oz, who's now the head of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, announced a temporary freeze on about $260 million in Medicaid reimbursements amid a federal fraud investigation. Oz says the issue isn't with Minnesotans, it's state leadership, and he's pointing at Governor Tim Walz. Now, this move is part of a broader federal crackdown that has included freezing child care funding and deploying 2,000 federal officers for immigration enforcement. At the same time, Ricky, a federal judge has blocked part of that administration's immigration strategy, ruling DHS cannot deport migrants to third countries without giving a chance for them to object. And Bill, yeah, that's big news. And Bill Gates is back in the news. This is big news too. This has nothing to do with tech, y'all. At a recent staff meeting at the Gates Foundation, he apologized for his past ties to Jeffrey Epstein, calling it a huge mistake, but that's not all. He also admitted he had affairs with Russian women while still married to Melinda Gates.
That's
he
why
made
she laughing.
Probably.
That's why she laughing, baby.
Yeah, probably more than that, but
That's
you know,
when
we
she left
speculate. He says nothing illegal happened and still denies any involvement with Epstein's victims. For more info on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, y'all all heard us express our frustrations about NBA All-Star Weekend and has been watering down over the years, man. Next year, it's going to be in Phoenix, and the location of the 2027 NBA All-Star Game, Phoenix Suns owner has challenged all of the superstar players to participate in the slam dunk contest and the three-point shootout contest, and he's going to give $1 million to the winner, plus donate another $1 million to charity in each event. But let's not stop there. Let's add a money bag grab to the actual All-Star game so we can get these players to play defense in this game like they did back in the day when Mike played and Isaiah played and Magic and Bird and all them. Let's add that thing.
How they going to do that?
They going to put money. Hey, trust me, you give somebody $1 million to win a slam dunk contest,
but they already got millions.
Hey, man.
Exactly. That ain't no real incentive.
Hey, dog, and you got that. Then you got the charitable part as well.
We'll do it. I'll be out there defense, fighting and everything.
I'll do it for $100 right now.
Come on with it,
You out
dog.
there shoot basketball with a stick in the other hand, all kinds of stuff.
So arguably, man, one of the greatest athletes of all time, just not just in one sport, but a pure athlete, Bo Jackson. All this new generation. If you don't know who Bo Jackson is, go Google Bo Jackson.
Vincent Bo Jackson.
One of the greatest athletes ever. Well, he was sharing a story about when he played baseball with the Kansas City Royals, and he struck out in the game, and then he did this.
My first 2 at-bats. I think I left 3 guys on the base in 2 at-bats, pissed. So what you do, I told the manager, hey, I'm going up to the locker room. I'm going to the freezer. We got a refrigerator in the locker room. I got nothing but beer in it because that's what ball players drink. I went up in the middle of the game, walk out the field, I tell her I'm going to the cooler. I go up and get me a Miller Lite, chug it. Walk back down the tunnel, get by the manager, Bert, in his face, and he's like, that smells good. Get up, get on deck, get up to the plate, and hit a bomb.
Yeah.
So by the time I come back around the bases, they got a 6-pack of Miller in there. So Willie Wilson, who was the center field, he said, drink one of them every time before you get up to bat.
I love it.
Come on, dog.
Man, I love hearing stories like that, man. That's one of my favorite athletes of all time.
Man,
Vincent Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson, one of the greatest, man.
Bessemer, Alabama's own.
Let's get it, dog. Let's get it, man. This dude he ran a 4.240 and was 260 pounds. Like, come on, dog. They don't make them like that no more.
One day I'm going to tell you that story. I was on the sideline at an Alabama-Auburn game, and they ran a sweep, and you got Bo Jackson coming towards me full speed, and I'm like, who in the hell gonna stop that?
Come
and
on.
Cornelius Bennett came out of nowhere and hit him so hard, and they collided and slid at my feet. I was in the 9th grade. I couldn't believe it. I said,
Come on,
man,
dog.
damn.
Bo Jackson
I
like
said,
a
oh,
car.
damn.
It looked like a truck coming
Oh,
at you.
yeah,
didn't it?
man. Yeah, he had a defensive lineman face mask. Man, I'm telling you, one day I'll share that with you, man. I love telling that story.
Yes, sir. But follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me in the hot spot. It's the BR18.
28 before the top of the hour. What you got, Brat?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, comedian actress Monique is expressing her concern over the public using GLP-1 drugs to lose weight. Now, in an emotional, teary-eyed message, Monique cautioned those who use them to achieve their weight goals to really consider what they could be doing to their bodies. And here's what Monique had to say.
And yes, you may look like $1 million on the outside. And you may get down to that size 2 or that size 4 or that size 8 or whatever that thing is. Research what you're putting in your body. They got us caught up in trends. This is what I will say, and this is just my humble opinion. They're taking away our willpower. They're taking away our fight. They're taking away our ability to say, I believe in myself.
What y'all think?
I mean,
that's a good point.
It is. I mean, it might. We do take the easy way out if we can take a pill, or we can take a shot, or we can get Botox, or we. You know what I mean? We all want it.
What's the easy way out of a wrinkle in Botox?
I mean, I'm saying it hurts, but I mean, I'm doing it.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to be wrinkled in the middle.
I mean, but
of
I'm
my
just
forehead
saying, but
either.
it's yeah. There's no easy way out. We just
What
gotta do it.
can you do to? Yeah,
You're going to die from something, honey. So my thing is, honey, I might as well be cute and fine and die, because all that going to the gym, working out and all that stuff, honey, and you still, like they tell you, y'all can't get rid of y'all poofers after you go to the
Hey,
gym.
that's not
Poofers.
true.
Oh,
You
poofers.
can't
Man,
get rid of
I put a baby shoe in my underwear where I can have a bulge when I go on stage.
So you see
A
that?
hard bottom.
We got to do something. I mean, we got to look the part. So there you have it.
I mean, if it's helping,
Yeah.
it's not
God.
killing you.
Yes.
And I think GLP-1s have been
Yes.
proven to help people,
Yeah.
especially people that have diabetes or issues
Yes.
with high sugar levels or something
Inflammation
like that, right?
now. It's like a wonder
inflammation.
drug
They-
now.
Yeah, they're finding a lot of positive things. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you still should do your research, but it seems like the research shows that it's a positive
It's a positive.
thing
You eat
so
vegetables
far.
and all that stuff to lose weight, honey. The vegetables are pesticides.
And you still
So-
got to eat good,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you still got to eat them vegetables.
So,
So,
honey,
it's
child.
something in everything,
Thank you.
child. Just pray over it and keep it
Nah,
moving.
just keep it moving.
You know what? We're going to wrap up the
Everything
hot
will kill
spot.
you.
Yeah, everything. will
Going back
kill
to the bit I did earlier that didn't work.
you. Drink some.
Everything will kill you.
The plastic in the water, the plastic on the Ziplocs, you can't do
Yes,
nothing.
Everything in moderation, like the
Yeah.
Bible says.
First, then your phone was giving you cancer.
Thank
You hold it
you.
to
But
your
Alfred,
face,
there's
like-
two things you have to remember, though.
What's that?
These nuts.
Rickey Smiley.
Hey, thank you for everybody who logged on to RickySmileyMorningShow.com to upload the joke of the day for a chance to open up for Mike Epps in Miami at the We Them Ones Comedy Tour. Here's one of our finalists.
You know, ain't nothing against people do what they do, you know. But crackheads do crackish stuff. You feel me? They do crackish stuff. You know what stuff is influenced by drugs. You ever been offered homemade cookies by a homeless man? Just me? This homeless dude walked up to me and offered me homemade cookies and then stared at me until it got uncomfortable. He said, I got some homemade cookies. Your loss. And walked off. Bro, I don't want those. I don't even know how you made them. What you whipped them up with? What you oven at? It's disgusting.
Congratulations, they could be on their way to Miami to open up for Mike Epps at the We Them Ones Comedy Tour. Visit BMNshows.com to get your tickets now.